I've never traveled somewhere just to visit a museum. Museums are great. I like stopping into a good one, broadening my horizons a little bit, but they have to be part of a bigger adventure for me to want to visit. I don't know if you've heard, but Idaho has a lot of state parks.
And Idaho is basically one giant park.
And Farragut State Park in Athol, Idaho is one of our most scenic. Sitting right next to Lake Pend Oreille, Farragut is only 20 miles north of Coeur and there's tons of stuff to do. Open year-round, there's hiking and snowshoeing, a ropes course, disc golf, water sports, biking, you get the idea. And nestled in this stunning location is the museum at the Brig. The Brig was part of the Farragut Naval Training Station, a 4,000-acre training facility built in response to Pearl Harbor. There's so much awesome history in this museum. World War II history, what military life was like back then, Idaho history, and much more. And if learning about Idaho or military history isn't your thing, there's plenty of ghost stories and paranormal phenomenon that might perk your attention.
Hey John, you know where we're at?
Yes, Chad, I know where we're at.
Where's that?
It says it right here, we're at Farragut State Park. What are you doing, by the way?
I'm stretching out for the tree-to-tree adventure course.
Man, I can't wait to do that. But first, we gotta stop by the museum.
The museum at the Brig?
The Museum of the Brig. This place used to be a naval base, and we gotta go see some of its history.
Sounds good to me, man.
In 1941, when Pearl Harbor was bombed, the United States government decided they needed an additional Navy base. They wanted it inland because of the Japanese bombers that hit Pearl Harbor in Hawaii. They were terrified that they would be able to reach the West Coast. So they were looking for something inland with a large body of water, relatively large body of land. They found this area and they built Farragut in 6 months with 22,000 civilians. They put up 776 buildings, and in the 4 years that it was here, 293,381 men did their boot training here. Here's where some of the ghost stories come in. All these would be tied up, and then in the morning they would all be hanging down like this.
And so when you came in the morning, this is what it would look like.
Yes.
This is my Navy knot.
That's almost like a square knot, but not quite.
These are a lot of knots. I didn't even notice there could, oh, there's a square knot. That, if I made a knot, it would be that one.
So, do you ever let anybody ring the bell? Jeez, that is loud. She said I was loud. I didn't think it was gonna be that loud.
I told you.
Jeez.
Remember that ropes course we mentioned? Watch this next video, or check out more adventures from in and around North Idaho. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on other cool Idaho adventure ideas. For even more content, visit our blog and find us on social media. Links in the description below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.